on time. How do I share this? Sis, what's up? Share the video in the group. I don't see where I can do this at. I don't see it. I don't see the button. Appreciate it. What a day, what a day. Paste, paste. Well, this is going to be a video. Hunty. Ooh wee. This is like a... I don't got... This is the whole movie. Step by step. Peace. Can you hear me? I don't know, my volume is turned all the way up. Greetings, everybody. Alright. Peace, bro. Alright, I'm gonna get started, I guess. Let the other ones just join in. Well, I watched the movie The Wiz Pieces. My mouth kind of dry. Hold on one sec. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm a fool. But anyway, I watched the movie The Wiz yesterday. Which my bro had wanted me to check out, you know, and see what I get from it. So I went ahead and checked it out. Because I had a totally different live for Friday yesterday. But for some reason, energy was pulling me. Myself was pulling me to watch that. So, pieces. So I went ahead and just said, okay, let me go ahead and watch it. Because, you know, every time you elevate into a higher space of yourself, things around you, like I said before, you start to see, you see them in a different perspective, a higher perspective, a deeper, you know, connection than what it is when you got the first time. Because I know the first time I watched it, I was a kid, so, you know, I didn't understand, didn't know the knowledge that I know now, but I really loved the movie as a kid. The energy was high. And it was a reason why, you know, because The Wiz shows a lot of hidden elements that we already pretty much know, but they actually just laid it all the way out, like your journey. And a step by step, how you go through things and the obstacles, how they tend to pop back up every time you don't got through a situation. Like we always say, damn, when I move forward, I get 2 steps back, you know. But that's actually, you know, just another obstacle that you're going to have to overcome. So, I started off with the movie, and I mean, instantly from the beginning, right, Oya, right, sis, it's all about the heart. So, even when the shit started out, the productions, basically, when they listing the productions and everything that's, involved in making this film, one of them caught my eyes, and it was the Universal production. So I'm like, damn, that right there was like, okay, this shit finna get deep. Not because of the production, it's because of what I was getting from just seeing the Universal production. Peace, Nene. So at the beginning, when it starts, the movie comes on, they show, yeah, it's on Netflix. Well, it might be, it should be. I know I played down my Fire Stick, from my Fire Stick. And trust me, this breakdown, when you see it now, it's going to be totally different than when you seen it as a kid. Especially if you understand yourself. So, at the beginning of the movie, when it comes on, they show this painting that's on the brick wall. That shit was on, they had it showing for at least a few minutes. It's like they wanted you to just draw into that picture. They wanted you to connect with that. That was actually something that you needed to see, but we didn't have our vision back then when we watched it. So, to see it now, and I'm like, damn, it played out for a minute. Yeah, in the playground. It played out, they had it sitting there for a minute. But, it's only on Fire Stick. Oh, damn. Okay, so, there's a painting, and on the painting, it's children on that painting. Yeah, the graffiti on the wall. Yeah, exactly, Tony. It's not a painting. It's children in this graffiti art. There's a rainbow. But what's most significant about it is it's a woman in this picture, and she's at the top. And she's holding the children's hand, girl on the left, a boy on the right. And her dress is, they have it in the paint, the graffiti that's like a blue dress with sparkles on it, which represents stars. Like I'm assuming that's what it is. I think that's what it is. And when I seen it, I dawned in on it. I'm like, oh my goodness. They're showing you the great mother Sophia in this movie. That also is what this movie is about as well. You're going to see her in many different energies in this movie. Okay? Which we call reflections. So, the dress, it signifies, that's the great mother, the universe, And the children, they're wearing the same color, just almost the same attire, which represents and symbolizes a reflection of that higher God, that the woman on the graffiti art. So if great mother Sophia in the universe, it's all images of who you are. So that symbolizes the reflections of what is the term I want to say? Made in the image of. Okay? And this is your energy. This is your light. It has nothing to do with the suit. Yeah, like the starry sky. It has nothing to do with the suit. We're talking what's within the suit. Underneath this. Okay. The black behind the painting is pure darkness. Once again. We come from darkness. And then you have the sun and the moon on opposite sides of the rainbow. And they're not, and they are of a light color. Because, normally we would draw a moon, like, which still signifies as light. They're reflections of each other. So it shows you the light, coming from darkness and birth into light. Because in the bottom of this painting, or this graffiti art, there are people, suits of what is above as below, which is as in having this experience. So within, without. So that's the physical part at the bottom. That's the experience. That's you in the suits. Okay, hold up. I lose my place. So that's all in one graffiti art, which is was a major gem of who you are. Peace, bro. Now, at the beginning, still at the beginning, when they start, off into the house where Dorothy lives and everything. At this time of year, it was Thanksgiving. And we're definitely about to hit Thanksgiving. I can't wait. So Thanksgiving was happening at that moment. And as I said before, I know the philosophies and, the shit that's been put into history about, the holidays and stuff. But that's physical shit. So I see beyond that. So at this moment of them at Thanksgiving, this is a connection of love. The energy is high. The family are mingling, which is the energies. They're mingling. They're connecting. Having a great time. Even trying to get Dorothy to lighten up. So, before they even got to sit down for dinner, they was all waiting on some family members to get there. And once the family members got there, it was actually Dorothy's mom, with Dorothy's sister. And she just had birthed a baby. What caught my eye and drew me in with my energy to show me, the baby had on yellow. And we all know Sophia, even Ocean, well, all the goddesses. But at this moment, Sophia represents love. And at that moment, the connection among the beings there, they was connecting with each other and celebrating love. They was at their highest moment. There was nothing wrong. Everything was beautiful. The connections, when you're around your family and you're having a great time. Sometimes it might seem like we don't never see each other for a long time, but see what it really is we ain't connecting in a while on this highest level. Haven't connected on this highest level, this love frequency. So Sophia, the yellow representing, yeah, they was singing. It was definitely all good. They was having a great time. Okay? Having a great time. Most families do around that time. or anytime rather that you get up with your family like that, whether it's blood, through the physical experience, or just based off, the connection, because that's really your family, because everybody is connected. So however you want to, look at it, whoever you're around. So that's Sophia, the great mother in the physical, having her experience. There was also another little girl right there, another reflection of Sophia, just a few years older than that baby. And then you have Dorothy. They show all these images at one time. They went from one to the other. And then they showed Dorothy, being shy in her shell, hiding her light, not communicating with nobody, being a black sheep, not connecting with no one, don't know who she really is at the moment, don't know what she really want to do at the moment. She just doing what she's used to doing around, with the family, especially around the gatherings. Not even catering to herself, but catering to everybody else. There we're showing a lot of divine energy in this movie. Yep, we are was Dorothy. You're right. At the beginning of your awakening, when you started your self journey, you are Dorothy. Trying to figure it out, Now, when Dorothy was in the kitchen singing singing, basically expressing, she basically not knowing what to do and what other people expect of her. In the midst of her sitting there singing, behind her was a yellow curtain. I'm like, God damn, look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here. She didn't have her own voice, nothing. And it didn't have nothing to do with nobody else. That was just because that was herself holding her back. They say, we are the golden ones. And when I mean golden ones, I mean your light. Created in an image. Her image. The Big Mama, which is, that was another reflection of Sophia. The mama of the family. She was trying to get Dorothy to wake up. She was trying to get her to wake up. Go live your life. Find you. Walk your own journeys. Get off and up under me. And Dorothy was scared. She had got used to sheltering her light. She knew who she was. Yeah, Big Mama. She knew who she was. But she didn't have the courage to face it. So she sheltered herself a lot. She didn't want to look a certain way towards people. And sometimes we don't got caught up in that of what we think other people think. Fuck it. Fuck them. At some point you got to live for you. You got to live for you. You got to walk your own journey. You can't worry about what somebody else is saying about, your journey. As long as you're walking your journey and you getting it right, you following self. which I know we all have went through. So when she was going outside to take the trash out, and Toto, which is a sign, the energy of Anubis, definitely picked that up. He was a protector of her. And he basically, though, was really just guiding her. That was the whole reason. To run out the door. She was locked in. She was locked. She was closed in behind closed doors. So him running out the door was basically guiding her. Guiding her to the beginning of finding her higher self. To get into who she is. And when she go out there, she's picked up by a tornado. She's picked up by a tornado. And we know the tornado goes round and round. And it's just showing that it's time to get out the tornado. Break free from the tornado. Rise to your higher self. And another thing, when they were showing the tornado, it was in the midst. It was in the Great Mother's hand. See, a lot of people don't understand that this is a script. And it was your destiny to be either to rise to your higher self or to be, within this illusion. However your script is played out, it was already written for you. And the Great Mother, the Great Mother pretty much is controlling this. The Great Mother is controlling this. And they show you, once again, the Great Mother, Sophia. You wonder why these motherfucking, what they call them, I don't know if they Jews or whatever the fuck they is, Vatican people over there, worship the woman. And you wonder why. They know who the fuck you are. They know how powerful the woman is. And it just ain't any woman. So they know who you are. And once again, it was displayed again in this movie. Literally in her hands. So Dorothy ends up basically starting her self-journey when she ends up in Oz. Yep, the Pope. So that tornado is actually taking her to her self-journey to break free out of the tornado. So she starts her self-journey. And when she gets there, she's surrounded about people who are really connected, as one, as we are. But they were stuck. Stuck. Which is symbolizing her being stuck. Alright, yeah, right, bro, right. Which is being stuck. And when she got there, she was in all white, basically. Me and my sister was talking about these colors, but at this moment, that's her light. Her dress is a sign of her light. Who she truly is, the light being in her higher self. Okay? White. Stuck. So these people, or these munchkins is what they call them, were in the wall. They're all still connected together. Okay, thank you. But they're stuck. Okay? And because, hold up, give me someone. Yeah, they were stuck. So when they came out the wall and they greeted her, you know, from being stuck in the walls, you know, they was telling her that they were so happy that, they be trying it. They was telling her that they were so happy that she broke the curse. She broke the curse off of her. Now it's time for you to wake. She's waking up. Yes, she was starting to waking up. And with her gratitude of coming in that way, they also was talking about the curse of the oppressor. Now, what I'm getting now is we look at the oppressor as the government, right? The oppressor is the illusion. She was waking up to the illusion, to the real reality of what it was around her and who she was. You know how you start at the beginning of your journey? You might do a lot of researching of history. You know, then we go through, you know, doing candles. Everything that's going to take you to the next level of your higher self. And during those times, things within you. You know, gaining your voice back. Letting go of fear. All these things are happening. They taking the weight off of your heart. Okay? Gaining your power, your light. Okay. Now, they mentioned 2020 in this movie. I really was on it. And when I mean I was plugged in, I was plugged in. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Tony? Okay? They mentioned 2020 in this movie. And when the lady came, the witch came in, which is the goddess, Oya. I mean, not Oya, yeah, Maya comes in. And she says, hang low, you countless digits. Let me lay my 2020s on you. Hang low, you countless digits. Let me lay my 2020s on you. Right, Lucero? Now we know 2020 is the year of vision. And this is what we going through. Everything is being put out. You can't help but to see it. Some people just gonna be seen now to the situation, I guess, too. They playing a hell of a part. Yep, that was Miss One. And you, of course, the year Maya energy, because, you know, she has on the blue, and her blue has like wave-like, you know, uh, designs in it. Okay? Time to cleanse. At the beginning of your journey, you have to cleanse. It's the only way you're going to see the bigger picture of who you are. The invisible land of Oz is just the spiritual realm. That's within you. That's the universe. It's you. I also caught the number 433 in there. And I added it up. You know it's 10. Completion. Oh, shit now. Let the process begin. Right, bro. Now, I had got the whiz on something else, but at the end, it came to me something different. The whiz is just the ego. And I'm gonna show you why. And I'm gonna show you why, because I'm gonna explain it to you step by step how this dude, you know, wasn't who the people thought he was. Okay? And in each process, you're fighting yourself. Self-doubt. Now, number 13 was in the at the playground. I added up. That's 4. You know, and if you don't know, 4 is balance, stability. You know, stable. You're starting to balance out yourself. That's all at the beginning of the process of your journey. Now, we seen this movie on a whole totally different perspective. But when you, man, they was a fucking genius. Okay? Foundation, right, bro? They had the yellow pawns. I mean, every time they showed the colors of the Great Mama, I'm gonna let you know, okay? Because the yellow pom poms of her, you know, she's starting to, you know, she's starting to connect with self, okay? So it's starting to be a celebration. Yes, you finally waking up. You finally waking up. You tapping in within yourself, okay? But I need you to go a little deeper, because this process is not easy. It's not easy. Some people want you to pray the shit away. No, you got to walk through it. And you got to continue. Never give up. Because trust me, this shit gets easy once you go through all the trials and the tribulations. But even at some easy moments, you still have some shit you got to deal with. But at least you have the tools now of how to deal with it without getting out of character or wasting your energy or getting stuck in some bullshit. Right, Tony? Damn right you do. Okay, I got that. Now, when she came out of there after talking to the munches and everything, right, you know, and they showing her which way to go, which is self showing you which way to take on your journey. This is the way you're supposed to be going. You've been looking for it. It's been right here all the time. So she's starting to take that route towards herself. And when she goes out there, of course, there's two calves out there, yellow, the great mother. You know, the great mother. But they drive off. The cars, the cabs, they drive off. Okay? And that means this is not an easy ride. You're going to have to walk through this. That's the experience of it all. You can't ride your way to the top. And the motherfuckers who probably did, I bet you they not happy with themselves. Because they ain't complete. Okay? So it's no easy ride. You can't just catch a ride to your higher self. You got to walk through this journey. Okay? Alright, we gonna get through it, y'all. We gonna get through it. And then when Dorothy goes back, you know, realize, okay, I can't get an easy ride. Okay? She goes back towards the park. It's like, damn, I gotta regroup. I gotta think, okay. Can't get a ride out of here. You know, what am I going to do? How I'm going to get to Eyes? Okay? So, of course, you know, she sang a song. Basically, almost is self-doubting, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to take this journey. And I might have a little doubts at the beginning, but I know it's got to be brighter fucking days. I know somewhere it's going to get easy. Okay? So in the park, they have the number 23 showed up. And you add that up, that's 5, which is love. Come on. Okay? She started walking. And see, what we didn't know is those destroyed buildings, they were just representing all the chaos that's within you that you need to self-cleanse from. Okay? You gotta, they broken down, burnt down, but I mean, you know, you trying to hold up to it. You trying to hold on. You trying to still stand tall. No, it's time to rebuild. You're going to have to get out of that. So while she's sitting there, she don't walk through this and she talking. I caught another thing. The window behind her when she's singing was in red. Okay? It was in red. The color of the aura was red in your lower self. But by the time she almost finished that that song, you can see the light starting to rise behind her. We self-doubt each other, ourselves a lot. I know I do still sometimes. You know? And we self-doubt each other, even through all the bullshit we done been through. Root chakra, yeah, your lower self. Alright, so it goes to the next scene. And this is the scene of, the introduction of Michael. And there's a scarecrow, which who he is. And how iconic for him to be a scarecrow. A scarecrow. And the scarecrow had a lot of fear. A lot of fear within itself. And was stuck. And was stuck on the hanging, or whatever the hell they call it, the cross, whatever the damn thing. He was motherfucker stuck. Well, not nailed, but you know, hypothetically. Stuck. Yeah, okay? Which is symbolizing Dorothy. See, these characters are not just characters of the movie. They're representing the energy that's within Dorothy. She had a lot of fear in her. She was like a scarecrow. Okay? So the scarecrow is the symbolizing Dorothy's fear within herself. Okay? And she had many self-distractions, you know. She wasn't connected to herself at that moment. I mean, she was starting to, but I'm just saying that was something that she had to work on. That's what it starts at, with her fear, addressing her fear of self, of facing self. Okay? So, you know, Michael singing, and let's back it up. Before he starts to sing, you know, he comes with a quote, "Knowledge is power." And the crows just laugh. Now, we all know knowledge is power. But we laugh at the shit even though the truth is right there in our damn face. Okay? Knowledge of self is power. Let me say it again. Knowledge of self is power. Not the knowledge of the books. Not the knowledge of other, you know, other beings. Knowledge of self. Okay? The "You Can't Win" song that was sung by Michael Jackson is based off the physical emotions of the realm, you know, of your experience. With her experience, Dorothy, all of us don't have this experience. Which why we just said, you know, self-doubt of self. You know, Michael singing all this shit that, you know, you can't win, you know, because of certain things basically you want to do, but this shit is limitless when you know who you are. Okay? Fuck what anybody else got to say. Then, once again, behind the scarecrow is the yellow crop. Great mother energy. Right. You know what I'm saying? The physical bullshit. You gotta really listen to that song, because that song, woo-wee. See, a lot of motherfuckers think they can win, you know, with money and materialistic shit. It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. Do that shit benefit your heart? Do that shit benefit your heart? Do it really make you complete within your higher self? And it'll help me on my journey. Yeah, it can help me on the journey. Yeah. It's a couple things in this experience that's gonna help you in this journey. Yeah. That's just like when you playing a game. Shit, you got many damn type of little extra men, or, you know, little extra coins, you know, just to help you get to the next level. But they don't make you. Okay? You can't get out the game that way. So Dorothy is starting to walk in her higher self and face her fears. Once again, her higher self, the white dress. We finna get through this. You know, it's time to address it. It's time to face it. You know, gain your power. That's all. I mean, that's what the beginning is all about. Finding who you are. It was never meant to be easy. You know, they told us that we couldn't do it. They told us we couldn't do it. Until we couldn't do it, we couldn't rise. And we fucking believed them. But it was all for a reason, though. Because at this moment right now, the niggas is petrified of what's going to transpire for next year. And if you ain't on the side that you're supposed to be on, or you 1 foot in and 1 foot on the other side, whatever you're supposed to do in your journey, please do it. And stop fucking around with other people who are actually doing what they're supposed to do. Okay? No brain, just simulation memories of past lives, you know, stimulations of the illusion, the media, artists, actors. Nigga didn't have no brain. So caught up in the physical shit. Didn't have nothing of his own. Same thing with Dorothy. Too focused on the bullshit was putting fear in her of what people think. Being fearful of facing self. She did not want to go out in that world by herself, which is you facing yourself. She wanted to stay hidden. So she's working through it. Now, it was one of the quotes that Michael pulled out of his No Brain, which is, you know, nobody's there, not waking, you know, you're just scared, you know, you're trying to figure it out, you know, who you is, but you still, your self-doubt and the shit around you, you know, you ain't quite broke free yet. Okay? And the quote is, you know, ignorance is the night of the mind. A night without moon and stars. Meaning, you got you basically ain't got no connection to your higher self. There's nobody's home. There's nothing, no connection. And it's been like that. It had been like that for a while for her. You know, she didn't have a mind of her own. You know, she didn't have a mind at home. She was lost. She was lost. Blind. But, okay. She leaves that. You know, her and Michael, the scarecrow. Yep, you start perceiving other people's information. And that's what he had. Didn't have his own shit. He didn't have his own, well, as we say, thoughts. He was programmed on and conditioned on other people's shit. That's why he had a fucking brain full of them shits. Okay? So, the scarecrow and Dorothy, they begin to walk towards the yellow brick wall. I mean, the yellow brick, is it the wall? I can't even, I'm high, but y'all know what I'm saying. Trust me. But they begin, and at the beginning of that, them yellow bricks, you see darkness. Okay? Which is symbolizing Dorothy is coming out into the dark. And she's starting to walk into her light. Oh, the yellow brick road. But why I say wall? But anyway. And she's starting to walk into her light. Okay? Right. My shit must be lagging, but y'all will catch on with it. Okay. She's starting to walk into her light. Okay? That's what the yellow brick road is. Following your light. Following self. Okay? Now, she's addressed her fear. And at this moment, she feel like, okay, I got this. Enough to where I can walk through this. Okay? So, they get down the yellow brick road. And the cabs are there again. And they leave again. And that's like the mother like, up. You know, dangling the easy ride in front of you. You know. How your mama got to pump you up. You know what I mean? Like yeah, we finna do this, finna do that. But then, damn. You gotta walk through that shit. You gotta do it yourself. She just pumped you up to do it yourself. No easy ride. You gotta keep walking. Okay? Right. Love is your higher self. Peace, bro. Okay? And also at the beginning, you know, of the yellow brick road, you know, it wasn't together at the beginning. They was finding it in pieces in the dirt, right? Because at the beginning, everything is scattered. Everything is scattered in your journey. It's not even lined up right. Okay? Over a process of time of you walking through your journey, everything starts to come together and line up. Okay? Also, the scarecrow couldn't even walk straight. This is like, you know, damn. Being birthed again. Learning how to walk all over again. Okay? But this time you're walking in your light. This time you're walking in your light. So they walking down the yellow brick road. Again, the number 5. The 5 skyscrapers representing symbolizing love. She's starting to walk in love. Light, your higher self. Who you truly is. Because love destroys everything. Okay? Next thing you know, she stumbles into the roller coaster ride. That's another obstacle. Just when you go through one level of elevation, here's another obstacle. Okay? You just passed one, boy. Now you got to go through another one. Okay? Your journey is full of roller coasters. It's a ride. It's a hell of a ride. Some motherfuckers be scared of the ride. They get off. Hell no. I can't handle this ride. I gotta get the fuck off of this. I'd rather just be, fuck it. I'll be dumb, deaf, and blind all my life. I'll be lost. But you know, it's alright. We know it's part of your script. No hard feelings. You know, this walk ain't for everybody. You know, this walk is not for everybody. Okay. So the roller coaster, you know, it's also symbolizes a lot of people scared to ride the roller coaster. They scared to get on that ride. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right then. Okay, sis. I watched it. So you got to overcome your fear. And at this moment, you know, her going into that scene, she was, you know, she was walking a lot better. So she was able to go to this next level with a little ease. Okay. She was still, you know, again, you still a little iffy. You know, you still finding. You know, and just when you think you learned something that, you know, is supposed to help you through your whole process, here comes something else that's a major elevation for you. You know what I'm saying? That's within yourself anyway, that you got to overcome in your journey. So and then there's always other beings that's being placed in your journey, and sometimes they try to intervene your light. They playing their role. But see, nigga, or anybody, I see right through you. Now I do. So you can't play that bullshit on me now. Now I know, okay, how to deal with you accordingly. I don't play the same shit with you before. You played me once, you played me twice. This time around, I'm on my self journey, the right journey that I supposed to have been connected to. And now I can see right through you. Okay? And sometimes you gain people that's on the same frequency as you. You know? That we call the soul family. It's a part of the shift. Okay? So Dorothy is helping the Tin Man, which is smothered up under a statue, which is a woman. Now, what in Dorothy smothering herself up under her mama? She did not want to leave the nest. She didn't want to leave the nest. She wanted to stay buried. Okay? So that's what the Tin Man is symbolizing, the energy about Dorothy. She wanted to stay hidden, smothered, away from this, you know, away from, disconnected from self. And the Tin Man needed a heart. Only someone who doesn't have their heart or know who they are is comfortable with being stuck. You can't move forward like that. And then in the midst of all of that, the Tin Man was laying on a yellow cloth. Come on now, great mother. You carry me through my journey. I see you. Okay? Never gonna give up. Never gonna give up. I am. I'm gonna light it now. I'm finna light it now. I've been holding it, ain't lit this shit yet. Okay. Let me get the lit, y'all. The Tin Man didn't have no feelings. Nothing. Just a dressed up suit. A zombie. A sheep. Nobody home. Nobody home in the heart. Soulless. And being crushed, crushing his own pride. You know, the crushing the pride and the ego. That's what that statue was representing also. It's time to crush your pride. Crush that ego. Damn right, you're gonna be rusty and shit. Dusty than a motherfucker. You gonna look like you gonna look like what you been through. Okay? I'm talking about the Wiz, but to be honest, that one, Oya, the feet being exposed up under the house is because she's being stuck. You know, when you don't look at the house as that, look at the house as being four walls. You're stuck in that motherfucker. And self wants you to walk up out of there, but you still holding it, staying in the house. Hide your light. Okay? Now, so this time when she leave, you know, when she go, they leave the roller coaster scene. The yellow cars out there. I'm gonna give you the breakdown of the yellow cars too, because they had a significant ones as well. Raggedy as hell, you right. So when they leave out of there, it's 3 cabs this time. And this time, she doesn't even try to even get into the cab. She walks right past that motherfucker. She's singing that. Oh shit now. Okay. If I can get through this and I can get through that, she feeling herself. She feeling the connection of who she is. Okay? She feel that power within her. She lit than a motherfucker. So, I'm going to go, I need to go back. Back to the Tin Man part. Okay? When he started singing, he was singing the song about elevation. Okay? Right, Tony, he's no down the road. He was singing a song about elevation. And it was 3 goddesses right there on the wall singing with him. You know? What do? You question a lot of your, things of your journey. And sometimes you might get an answer right in, but sometimes you don't. But you got to keep pressing. Okay? You got to keep moving forward. So when she came out there and seen them 3 calves, and this time she just walked right past, started singing, and they was definitely singing Ease On Down the Road. Now, ease on down the road means this journey starts to it gets a little easier when you go through it. You elevate, okay? You elevate them from the shit that's been covered up, that and trying to catch a ride to your higher self. So now you starting to walk, you walking, you actually are going through the experiences, actually doing it and getting an experience versus somebody just giving it to you. Okay? Also says in the song, don't you carry nothing that might be a load, which will hold you back, and it's going to keep you stuck from rising within yourself. That's the baggage. Please drop that shit off of the trash can. It's been sitting there too long. It stink like hell. And when I mean it stink like hell, that means you don't even like who the fuck you are right now. You're doing everything physical to make yourself feel good. Okay? It's alright to have the perks. But that shit ain't gonna cover up who you really is. It's a process. This shit ain't meant to be covered up. What you mean? We do anything to try to get the stimulation of love, instead of loving on our damn self and finding out who we really truly is, and connecting to the real love, which is yourself, and connecting with the beings around you who's on the same frequency. Because not everybody gonna be on that frequency. Right. Doing everything trying to cover up the motherfucking who you really is. Just be you. They either love you or they don't. Fuck them. That's what I say. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna be me. Hell, there's probably a lot of motherfuckers on this live, or probably motherfuckers that ain't even push the button on the live, but they looking. Don't like me, but I don't give a fuck. Because you ain't gonna stop me in my walk. I'm gonna continue to motherfucking shine. I'm gonna continue my process, my journey, being who the fuck I supposed to be. And I'm gonna do what I supposed to do in this shift. Now what the fuck you gonna do? Stop worrying about me and worry about you. Okay? Because I'm doing what I supposed to do. Now you do what the fuck you supposed to do. Okay? And then when she come up to the little sign, before they get ready, the next scene is, getting to the line. Okay? And it's signs out there say, don't ease. Another motherfucking obstacle. Trying to stop you. It's going to be something that's going to always try to stop you. That's the test of your testimonies. Okay? And we got a lot of them. What you mean don't ease? Shit. Ain't that supposed to slow you down when you get in there? I just said I don't give a fuck how a motherfucker feel about me. I'm going to do what I need to do. Because I don't have many experiences. Can't nobody tell me nothing about me but me. You can't tell me how my connection is or who I am. I'm not going to be who you want me to be. That's real self-love. And I still got love for you. Because I see the light in you and everybody, any other being. I don't give a damn what you do or what you go through or what you done been through. Or what you be doing. I don't give a damn. I still see your light, nigga. Even when you don't see your light, I see your light. Okay? So when I say I love a motherfucker, I really do. Because that's on some high beam shit. Okay? But I understand the scripts too. Now, so the lion, we all should know the symbolism of lions. Okay? The lion he's powerful. The lion is powerful, right? Isn't the lion the king of the jungle? But see, we all lions. And Dorothy is a lion. Dorothy Dorothy is a lion. But she don't have no goddamn courage. And that's what the lion wanted. All of us have the lion in us. That's an energy. Your courage. But a lot of motherfuckers don't want to have that courage. They play like they got courage. They play like they like that. They bout that life. And I ain't really talking about no violent shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no courage. Because soon as some shit get rough, or some shit get tough, or some shit happen, however you want to say it, a motherfucker want to back down from their higher self, or they want to, they want to step back, or, disconnect, and they get in their ego. Trying to save face, wearing a mask, putting on a persona of who you want people to think you is, but you're not. Don't have the courage to be you. Okay? The lion also, the beast, hiding in the statue. I'm hard than motherfucker. It's getting hard. I mean, I'm soft though, but it don't take a rocket science to say, we can go ahead and just connect that with the skin. She's, we know what the beast is. 666, right? What they would try to portray in the church, because the Bible ain't gonna portray it. It's the reader that motherfucker portrays how you get the motherfucking the perception of what they goddamn reading to you in church. But see, they would tell you that's the beast. Oh my God, that's something bad. And it's the reason why they don't teach you that shit in science. Because they knew that would be something that will wake a motherfucker. That's like pushing a button. We wasn't ready for that right now, right then. Everything have its divine timing. Okay? But we know 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons. Which makes up the melanation, your melanin energy. The darkness of who you are. And he was ready to, and that light, also symbolizing the beast as the light. Our light is in the suit. We up under this motherfucker. This is not me. Okay? This is not me. I'm having an experience. Everybody is. Okay? Because when I transition, this suit doesn't go. That should have been another wake up in the call for us too, but it's alright. We got it now. So, the light was ready to break free. Soon as Dorothy and them came up that way, basically facing self, courage came out. But when the courage came out, it was a show. It was a show. That was a circus fucking lion. That lion had to put on shows of acting like he had courage. Just like Dorothy had to put on a fucking show. Which she decided she wanted to put on a show, because there wasn't nobody making her put no show on. She wanted to put on a show to hide her light. Who she really is. Which shows at the beginning of the movie. She was putting on a show. People coming in the door, she trying to walk right by. trying to hide, but putting on the show that she connecting, but she ain't really connecting with nobody. Oh, Dorothy, I'm sorry. Girl, you know how. So words might come out a little crazy, but I tell you, this download gonna be real though. I probably fuck some words up. I know. Right. So, yeah, the lion, Dorothy basically, putting on the show. Didn't have no voice either. None. Okay? Liked to be staged. She liked it to be sheltered. And to be honest, sometimes when you're the black sheep of the family, you're pretty much always sheltered, right? You shelter yourself from everybody. Okay? What they call us a black sheep by. So we know Dorothy is the symbolism of all women. The divine feminine energy. The Sayir goddesses. We finna walk. I can't wait. I'm telling you. Every elevation, every shift I get, I told him since I be wanting to jump for joy. Because this shit just be so deep. It just be so deep. You be like, oh my goodness. Girl, I be happy to get these downloads. Like, are you serious? I love these 2020 visions. And I see why it was a reason why we couldn't get all of it at one time. Because it's one big ass journey. Okay? So, the cabs, when Dorothy addressed the cabs, okay, even though they're yellow and they symbolize the great mother, energy. The first, it started off with one yellow cab, which is, symbolizing your self-beginning. You're starting at one on your journey. Okay? Two yellow cabs she came towards. That means everything is coming together. It's starting to line up. She's starting to connect with herself a lot more. And seeing things for what it really is. Okay? Then when she get to the three cabs, she walked right back. Because she's rising. She's starting to rise. Okay? Then when she get to that fourth cab, she's starting to balance this shit out now. Like, okay. I know how to deal with my energies. I know how to balance this out. Especially in your heart, who you is, it's got to be level. It can't be sideways. That shit ain't gonna be, that's not gonna be elevation. Elevation elevated. So everything was starting to, line up for her. And then here comes another major obstacle. And it happens to the best of us. Okay? It happens to the best of us. Just when we think, God damn it. God damn now, mamas. What's going on now? What I got to do now? I thought I done got through the hard part now. I mean, I know it's a little easy shit I got to deal with, but okay, ma. What I need to do, self? Okay? So when they start going through the subway station, you know, you start to see the red and black, the little, I guess, like puppeteers, whatever they is, the string, basically being, you know, your lower self, or the energy of Ishu as well, the trickster, of tricks of your mind. Okay? Or even your ego. Trying to intervene on your journey. Trying to intervene on your journey. Trying to, is, you know, we all have highs and lows of our journey. So you got to be able to recognize them. And be able to address them on a different note. A higher note anyway. A higher frequency. So Dorothy had, you know, through this whole midst of that, everything was just coming at her. You know, coming at her. Fucking with her fears, her heart, her courage. I mean, it was coming from all angles. Coming from all angles, okay? She was starting to, Dorothy was in the middle of some walls. They were starting to close in on her ass. They were starting to close in on her ass. And then what happens? The lion shows up, which is a lion within her. Gaining her courage to get up out of that shit. Break free. We in a constant battle within ourselves. And when I mean constant battle, it can be constant battle of the same shit. Because we not only transcend back to the beginning, but we also transcend within this physical, in this journey. And, you know, the constant battles, you know, it's just an illusion. But we gotta rise above it. You gotta continue to rise above it. You can't let it weigh you down. You can't add more trash. You can't put no more trash. Don't add no more trash within yourself. You just got all that trash out. Well, most of it, the heavy shit, that's gonna make everything else go with a breeze. Don't put that shit back into the trash. I mean, within yourself. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't put that shit back within yourself. Keep that shit in the trash. It's in the trash for a reason. So, you know, from there, they go to, you get the Poppy's love sign. Okay? I'm showing divine energy. You know, which is some issues that she got. Basically, what I got from it is that she got some issues, because a lot of us goddesses do have issues about ourselves, you know, as a woman. And we think we got to do certain things or be certain ways to get recognition or respect. Or respect. So that's all, you know, that was an illusion. That's why Dorothy got sucked into it. And I got from it that she was basing some divine feminine energy within herself. She didn't really know how to be pretty much, I don't want to say promiscuous, but connected to the masculine energy. You know, she didn't know how it felt to be with a man, or, you know, or maybe she had some problems with a past relationship. You know, we all do. Okay? And also, I don't know, that poppy sign, that kind of looked like the lotus flower to me. Covering up the real you, right? Which is, you know, that's also symbolizing the divine feminine energy. And, you know, sometimes we just be wanting to give up. Just be wanting to give up and end it. But you came so far. Especially if you know this is your walk. No matter what walk you got, basically. If you don't overcame a lot of shit in your life, you've came so far. Why are you going backwards? Stop allowing yourself, physical self, continue to entrap your ass. Okay? We getting through it, I promise y'all. You know, it's your purpose. It's your destiny. It's your purpose to do whatever you're supposed to do in your journey. You know, like I say, some people, you know, not everybody's gonna be called to their higher selves, and it's all right. You know, that's okay. As long as you do what you're supposed to do. Shine. Continue to shine. And connect with those who's supposed to be shining with you. Okay? With no fear. You getting a new heart. Okay? You getting a new heart. You gaining your courage, your voice. Okay? You starting to walk as the goddess as you is. You've came so far. No matter what you're doing in your journey, you have came so far. Don't continue to move forward. You got to be the lion, goddesses. No fear. Big heart. With courage. You know what I mean? You are the all. Okay. Back. See how they trying to stop that divine feminine energy from rising. But we gonna rise. Stop fucking with us. Nigga. Okay? Now, they get down to, you know, past that. She break free from the walls, you know. Like, yeah, I got this shit. Got my courage. Nigga, I got a fucking heart. I ain't scared of shit. Okay? I'm gonna walk my journey. Head high with my crown, nigga. Trust me, I'm on to something. I'm finding myself. Finding myself, boy. I got a light about me, boy. It's shining bright. Okay? Nigga, I'm too hot for you. I'm too lit for your ass. I'm too lit for your ass. Sit your goddamn ass down somewhere. And let me do what I supposed to do, nigga. Stop trying to stop me from doing what I supposed to do. But anyway, y'all. So they continue to, you know, move towards, you know, on the yellow brick road. And they come to the vault. You've had a lock on your mind for a minute. You don't have a locked door to your higher self. Ooh, it's time to unlock that motherfucker. Yeah, see, I done rise. And I'm finna unlock this motherfucker, which is where I need to be. Okay? It's unlocking your first your first eye. Enter that bitch. Okay? It's unlocking the first eye to your heart, which is yourself. The divine energy. Come on now. You've been on lock for a while. Locked down like a motherfucker. Okay? So she gained the keys to unlock to herself. Okay? They go in there, the green pyramids, that's the heart chakra color. Your higher self. Okay? Got to get my shit lit. I can't help it though. Okay. So when they get through all that, right? They get out there to it's like a little, where it's out into eyes. They get to eyes. Okay? Your higher self. And it's a song, they singing, they performing, they in green, all green now. And I had to slow shit down a little bit so I can catch this pause and get these words. But it says, I want to be seen green, which is living in your heart, your higher self. That's who you want to be. That's your authentic self. That's who you really are. Okay? You don't want to be caught red. That's dead. You ain't moving. You stuck, nigga. You're buried. Come on out the dirt. Stop burying yourself again, too. So, nigga, you just came out of dirt. Don't bury yourself again. God damn. You know you can't breathe down there, right? Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm high, but I'm feeling my downloads. I'm sorry. Then, in the midst of all of that, there's an equalizer in the back of Dorothy them. There they go. Balancing. Okay? And then they said on the song, it says, as you gave up 1 weeks of feed, which is the highs and lows of your journey, and but you want to be in your higher self to balance your energy through each elevation. Okay? So that means each week, we go through a lot of shit. Okay? We go through a lot of shit. Every week is different. Every day is different. Every energy is different. Every day. But you got to continue to balance that shit. Okay? No matter how difficult your journey might get, or frustrating it might be, you got to continue to, balance it out. Move forward. Hold on, y'all. What happened? Y'all, I'm going to have to take like a 10-minute break. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish this off because I want to get it all out. I got to check out my son right quick to make sure he is okay. And I'll be back in just a moment, okay? I promise you. Oh, so.